Backyard wasn't big enough.
Gee, lack of talk, lack of communication.
Yaron.
He's got to kick this. This will really, really put a knife through the heart of Port Adelaide.
So Yaron, wide-eyed. 13 points the margin. This to add to it. Kick is on the way, but he's got it. He has kicked the goal. Chris Yaron, deep in the right full forward pocket.
That's a beautiful kick. 19 points, 7 minutes to go. Now Port Adelaide have to rely on a bit of luck and a bit of hope when no more than a quarter ago they were in complete control. Credit to Carlton, they're a tough, mature side now. And they're developing some really good leaders. When the game was there to be won, players have stood up and answered the challenge.
Well, Carlton's taken a lot of marks inside 50 today. They've taken 20 marks, and that's been a strength of Port Adelaide this year. They've had a very good defence, Chaplin and Carlisle, but they've let themselves down in that area today.
So the big margin of the match so far, out to 19. A lot more scoring shots too. Suddenly that scoreboard looks a little lopsided. Jamison did well. It's a good kick. Gee, it's a great kick. Yaron growing in confidence. Judd bursting through the middle. And then, well, not a good kick. He actually, high. They were
close one. It was a good play to hold him up.
He certainly held him up. He coat-angered him. Corns a slow kick. Finds Westhoff. He's in trouble. Well, he did very well. Motlop like the way he got that ball forward. Speaking of Motlop, Hitchcock hooking, and it's out on the fall. But Port haven't had it down there for a while.
No.
It's not often you're able to kick the ball when you got your jumper over your head and you're lying on your back. Well done.
So Russell.
Armfield's free.
Little chip to the opposite pocket. Armfield has played a heck of a game this afternoon.
He works hard and he's got the speed to match.
And he's fearless. Here's Johnson. Drives it around the outer side. Carlisle, well, it had to come forward. Just had to come forward. Gibbs has got the ball as a result. Runs around the outer side. Still going. Clips it over the top. O'Halpin. Carlton. Irresistible. O'Halpin, well, does the unusual usually. Gives it across towards Gibbs. Gibbs pops it inside the 50. Well, there's still an appetite there from the Blues as Simpson trying to keep it alive. 19 points. Carlton on top. And it seems they're home.
Well, I think it says a bit about both of these teams, that they're not a pushover. They fight it out. Carlton's tenacity to get back into this game. It looked finished.
Salopek did well because Murphy was on the charge. Well done by Thomas. Gets it to Surgeon. They haven't been 5-3 since 2001, Carlton. They're not quite over the line, but you reckon they're just about there.
Got a bit of depth too. You've got other players that can come in. Jared Waite will probably miss a week or two in the next couple.
Well, the making of them was when Ratton dropped Waite and Thornton for the game when they came here. And they certainly haven't looked back. I know they got stitched up by Collingwood. They didn't play badly that day, though.
No.
Here's Hitchcock. Hitchcock to the pocket. Schultz couldn't quite, and it'll be a boundary throw in. Well, Port have got to conjure a goal here. They need a Robbie Gray or a Motlop to get their hands on it from this stoppage. A goal here gives them some heart.
Well, it gives them a lot of hope, and all of a sudden Carlton begin to get nervous again.
Brogan tapping down, and we'll restart it.
Next week, the Blues take on Hawthorn, so there's no easy matches anymore.
Boundary throw in. 19 points the margin.
Port Adelaide have got a tough one against the D's.
In Darwin.
It's all about timing too. They need the next goal, Port, and they need it quickly. Time is ebbing away. Logan, gutsy mark. Terrific. Needs to use the ball. Plays on with a head of steam. Gets it out wide to Salopek. Wrong foot's a would-be smotherer. Kicks it down towards full forward. Off hands. Tantalisingly at the back of the pack. Better out of bounds than kept in play. We'll have a boundary throw in. Once it wasn't going to score, that's a good spot for it. Clock stops.
Well, they've got to score out of this throw in here, otherwise they're seriously running out of time.
Jacobs just needs to win it and win it forward. Well, Brogan got a hand to it, won it forward. Gray the snap, awkward bounce, and Gibbs in an unfamiliar role has done very well. He paddles it across the line.
So good at that, Gray, but well done, Gibbs.
Probably should have made more of that though. It's only 15 metres out. He just had to get the ball in the air and it was online.
So goes safety first. O'Halpin and Jacobs. Brogan makes the contest. Murphy's got better as this game's gone on. Lovely little kick. She's played well weight since he got rid of Davenport. Little kick inside to Scotland, and then Scotland's left foot kick, giving O'Halpin an opportunity. Getting back Logan, doesn't release it. Now he does.
It's a good second effort there by O'Halpin though to force the point to go through with the tackle. Got up. And that's what you want from your forwards. You want second and third efforts.
Well, he's such a good defensive forward as well as an offensive, isn't he?
Well, that's what happens when you play your first 5 years of your career down in the back line.
Carlisle straight down the middle. Loose behind, a chance there for Hitchcock. Follows up the footy. Judd, like a basketballer, just dribbled it to himself. Hand passes away. Run down there is Joseph holding the ball. Free kick will go to Westhoff. No time to waste now. They're on the clock. Westhoff will take the ball from the wing as the clock has stopped momentarily. Motlop's got it. Well, that is, I don't know what that is. Mark is taken by Thornton. That is unthinking football.
That's undisciplined as well. It's not. That's not team.
No, it's a lot of uns.
Yep.
As the ball goes across the ground, taken by Russell. Russell drives it towards the wing and Carranzo, and it looks like the undermanned team will win again. Now, I feel like a mad scientist, Bruce. People talk about the rotations being disrupted when you lose players, but figures don't support that. Weight around the outer side. It is the mantra of all assistant coaches, but it doesn't seem to happen. Here's Cruiser, turns around and kicks another one. Undermanned, but coming home so strongly.
Just for Adelaide and Port Adelaide, if they had been able to recruit Cruiser, the way he plays on this ground, he seems to find goals. He plays wonderful football here. He's had 18 possessions. He's kicked the 3 goals. 10 of those have been contested. 6 tackles, 5 inside 50s and 8 marks. And that has just put Port Adelaide out of their misery.
So this afternoon, Carlton's defence certainly has been favoured by that, I think. We haven't seen a real work rate, although there goes Schultz, despite the scoreboard, working hard, but not too many forwards have been prepared to do that all afternoon long. Ball up, 9 seconds, great win by Carlton.
I want to hear Brett Ratton's press conference, because I reckon he'll come out and say that was one of our great wins. That is a great win for our club. It sets us up, and the tenacity that we showed from start to finish is what we expect on a weekly basis.
And Chris Judd almost like a litmus test for this team. When it needed to be done, he did it. He finishes with 27 possessions. There he is, wry smile, and then almost unassumingly steps to one side when he feels the game is under control. And under control it was at the end. Carlton, big winners on Sunday football. 17-16, 118. What a finish. Port Adelaide 14-8-92.
This has been a Fox Sports presentation.